Hi, it's Patty.
And it's Marie. Hi. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You know what? It is not too late.
It is not late, so I'm just going to say that. Late for what, Marie?
To maximize holiday sales.
I know.
Not too late.
Plenty of time. We have a month before our cutoff and plenty of time.
Plenty of time. We want to tell you that we're looking for some holiday miracles right now. And we're going to ask you to turn a
naked chicken.
A naked chicken into a turkey.
Oh my gosh. Looks
into
way
a
cuter.
turkey.
How cute is that?
And for what we're throwing out there is by the Sunday following Thanksgiving, we would like you to get your December and January booked. And each feather on your chicken is going to represent a show. Virtual, catalog,
Doesn't
cooking
matter.
show, doesn't matter. So for every show booked following that Sunday night, so every December and January show,
absolutely.
we'll put a
Counting
feather on your chicken.
Right. You want to dress up that little guy. You want to make him look like a holiday miracle. How do you do that?
Well, like I said, a feather for every booking.
Right.
And then we're going to ask you to upload or post your picture of what your bird looks like on P-Chef team or on your team page.
Right, on Patty's team page. Yes.
Send it to one of us. Yeah. We'd like to see what, and we'll have fun with some of those pictures.
We want to see your holiday miracle.
Now, you're going to be seeing more people in the next week.
Absolutely. It's Thanksgiving coming up.
Yes, and people have all kinds of things. They go to Thanksgiving dinners. There's parties before Thanksgiving, the Wednesday night. There's turkey trots. There's everybody doing shopping. People get together with their friends to go out in the middle of the night. There are so many.
People are going out in the middle of the night.
I don't know, not me. I shop for my seat, not my feet.
I see. For Black Friday.
That's right.
Okay,
that's right. So, like for example, you're going to be going into your family meal. Why not put any dish that you bring be a great Pampered Chef dish?
That's right.
Featuring some great Pampered Chef products.
That's right. Makes that turkey look fabulous,
Doesn't this turkey look fabulous on this nice platter?
I know.
So, Patty, it could be pretty simple, right?
It could be very simple because, you know what?
The power of a catalog.
I know, the power of a catalog here. Okay, how easy is it? You know, somebody says, oh my gosh, I would love that. You know what? You can easily say to them, all you have to do is, pass around the catalog. You're going to be, you've got holiday, you've got people coming over for Thanksgiving, or you're going out, you're going to meet people on the street, you're going to meet friends, you're going to, have coffee. It's going to all be that. And you know what? Do you know what December is? I mean, it is like one of the best specials of the year. Anything in the catalog at
60% off.
That's
huge. For simply just
That's
getting a little show together. It could be virtual catalog.
That's right.
Or even a get together.
That's right.
So if I brought in that entertaining platter or bowls, and my family was like oohing and eyeing, not only over the stuff, the recipe that's in it, but the dish that it's on. Patty, what would you tell your aunt or?
Well, absolutely, I would say, Auntie, you know what? I know how much you love this. And you know what? You are going to absolutely want to hand out a catalog, pass around a catalog, and you can have a show. And do you know that you're going to be able to get that in December for 60% off?
What does that mean?
Okay, so it's regularly $152. You're going to get the platters and the bowl. Okay, but normally, like I said, it's $152. But do you realize the savings? Okay, the savings are $91. $91, which brings the price down to $61. I would say that's crazy.
You'd be crazy not to do that.
That's right. You would be crazy not to do that.
And I know you love that all-purpose pot with the steamer and the lid, Patty.
I love that all-purpose pot.
And for the holidays, that is something that's going to get a lot of use.
I just absolutely love it. So it's $350. And honestly, it's definitely worth the $350.
And I bet all of you want it too.
Absolutely.
Well, you'd be crazy Patty, not to pass around a catalog and get a December show together. Because why, Patty? How much would you save on that $350?
So hang on to your seats. Okay, just hang on to your seats because it's $210 that you save.
Save
Save
$210?
I know. It's
Get out of
crazy.
town.
I'm just telling you. So you know what? That $350 pot is only going to cost you $140 now.
Oh my gosh.
$140. That is like amazing.
This-
you could buy 2 for that price.
This chicken is getting all kinds of feathers just going to Thanksgiving dinner. Now, there's all kinds of things that you could do with the internet too. Doing some Facebook Live as you're cooking and prepping for the meals that
Oh,
you're taking.
absolutely. Oh my
pie
gosh,
baking.
yeah.
I want to share a little something that Marna Ross did on Facebook Live as she was talking to her friends about making healthy snacks. Because this time of the year, everybody loves popcorn. So she simply gave a couple tips about overfilling the quarter cup thing, the measuring part of the popcorn popper with a little bit more than a quarter cup, putting it in here, not really using butter, just sealing it up, 2 to 3 minutes, offset it, don't put it in the middle, offset it to the right or
Right,
left
goes on the
so
side.
that it fully pops. And then just taking your oil and spritzing it and spritzing your popcorn with just a little bit of oil,
Oil on there.
and then
Perfect.
adding
So
a grind
healthy.
of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And you get the flavor and the taste. The salt will cling onto that
Oh.
popcorn, and it's just fresh, aired popcorn. She did that on Facebook in just a few minutes and had lots of people generating interest
Oh
on
my
buying
gosh.
the popcorn
great
popper
idea.
or the spritzer. So that was just like
I
a little
know.
idea
So
right
you know
there.
what, people? You'd be crazy not to. You'd be crazy not to advertise that a little
Yeah.
bit on Facebook. People love that. Videos
Or
are
making
hot
your
these
stuffing,
days.
making your pie.
Yeah, absolutely. Using some of our products out there. They would manual food processor. I mean, who doesn't need a manual food processor?
So all the kinds of
things
little
easy.
things that you could do for generating December shows, cooking shows. People have their houses decorated and use us as an excuse to get a couple friends over. It could be wine, cheese, and chocolate.
Wine, cheese, and chocolate. My favorite.
5 appetizers in
And 15 minutes. How about that?
How about just doing an easy coffee bar, showing them how the
Oh,
whipped
I like
cream
that.
maker with
Love
all
that
the
whipped
different
cream maker.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and cocktails. Maybe you could do hot chocolate and do chocolate martinis.
Oh, I don't know.
Hot and
I'd
cold
be game for
beverages,
that.
both chocolate.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Could do a cookie exchange, or you could do a cookie take to bake.
Bake.
So like we did one year with a whole
Right.
bunch of our consultants. We came in and we created different doughs, and then we
Just
made,
using a regular already made sugar cookie dough.
Yeah,
And,
and
then,
then-
added kind of toffee and chocolate chips or peanut butter chips or all different kinds of different ones.
and then we put them into like cookie ball size to freeze, and then you would go in your freezer in the Ziploc bag and just pull out the different cookie dough to bake as you need it.
As you need
Instead
it.
of
That's
having
perfect.
a ton of cookies at Christmas time and not needing, 5 dozen cookies or 10 dozen cookies, having the frozen cookie dough in your freezer and just baking one tray for when company's coming over, so the cookies are
I
always
love
fresh.
that idea. I love that idea.
Yeah.
That's the perfect idea. So you can get
Easy
cookies
dinner
for $100.
ideas are always popular. Easy dinner, or hide the turkey.
Hide
Patty.
the turkey is a good one because you know what? People are always wondering. They have all this leftover turkey and they're thinking, what in the world am I going to do with this all?
Yeah.
So besides eating it for weeks on end, we've got some great ideas that you can use to,
And then people are going to want to promote healthy cooking in January. In fact, the first 10 days of January,
what's the first 10 days?
people can get the salad choppers for free. So they could start a show at the end of December for an early January virtual or catalog show.
Absolutely.
Or even just a quick brunch, lunch. People are on vacation. Why not get people together for a lunch or a breakfast show?
Oh,
or a
that's perfect.
happy
Yeah.
hour? We could have
And
a little.
it's not too
some-
late.
Never too late.
Never too late.
Never too late.
Perfect.
And wouldn't it be great to start the year first?
Oh my gosh.
Beginning of a new
That's
trip
right,
incentive
right,
year
because we're
with
all back
shows
at
already
ground
on the
zero.
calendar.
Yes.
And there's all kinds of vendor fairs and vendor things still
I know, I
going
just
on.
did a whole bunch of them. Very successful. Go in with the focus of getting bookings on your calendar.
And come cook with me.
Yeah.
Do my own show.
Come
right?
cook with Marie.
Come cook with Marie. Come cook with me.
Or
So-
Charlie, our little chicken. I don't think we met Charlie. I don't
Yeah.
think you guys were able to meet Charlie. This is Charlie, our chicken.
So anyway, I hope that you get the idea that Everything is possible. People are looking for gifts. They're looking for tools that they need for their own Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah. They're looking for easy ideas, easy
Did we say
appetizers.
gift ideas? Did you say gift ideas?
Gift, Patty.
Forgot gift ideas. I'm just gonna say, because these make, you know what I love is the new kids line. People are loving. It doesn't even look like a normal kids toy set. I mean, it is amazing. Can't compare to anything else that's out there. So that is great. Utilize your holiday helper, because there's lots of great ideas in there, and they've actually bundled some of those things up, and those are only available through the end of December.
Right, and
so
they're
you
good
want to
value.
promote that,
My-
and they're 60. They can be a 60% off.
My favorite, wine essentials set. Yeah, my favorite. I think that's the best. So we're asking you, don't be a chicken. Turn your chickens
Into that holiday
turkey.
That's right.
our holiday miracle.
I know.
Have a happy holiday, everybody.
Holidays, everybody.